see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sex.
The spotlight has been on Toprak Razgatlioglu since his appearance in the latest test session ahead of the 2026 French MotoGP. The Turkish rider was seen using a different motorcycle configuration than before, raising a major question in the paddock. Is this setup truly legal under the regulations? In the intensive closed test session, Yamaha Motor Company appeared to be experimenting with new approaches to crucial areas of the bike, particularly in the engine braking area, weight distribution, and even possible adjustments to the rear aerodynamics. These changes are said to be a direct response to Toprak's previous complaints that the bike's character was still not fully tame when entering corners. Interestingly, several internal sources reported that this new setup had a significant impact on stability during deceleration, one of Yamaha's weaknesses in recent seasons. Toprak himself appeared more aggressive in the braking area, indicating increased confidence in the bike he was riding. However, speculation has arisen that this configuration falls within a grey zone of Fédération Internationale de Motocyclisme regulations. This speculation points to the possibility of a very subtle but impactful modification, the kind of innovation that often sparks protests from rival teams. Yamaha has yet to release an official statement regarding the technical details of the setup. However, signs of optimism are starting to emerge from their garage. If it is legal and passes homologation, this setup could be a major turning point for Yamaha's performance on the track, especially on technical circuits like Le Mans. Ahead of the French GP, the pressure is now not only on performance, but also on regulatory compliance. All eyes will be on the results of the pre-race technical inspection. If it passes, it's possible Toprak will pose a serious threat to the dominance of his rivals. One thing is certain, Yamaha is no longer playing it safe. They are taking risks, and perhaps this is the step they need to return to the top. And here's the news. Big changes began to be felt in the Yamaha Motor Company garage as the paddock's attention focused intently on Toprak Razgatlioglu. In a crucial test session ahead of the 2026 French MotoGP, Razgatlioglu wasn't just testing a new setup. He felt like he was riding a bike with a completely different character than before. It was more stable, sharper, and most strikingly, much more connected to his extreme riding style. From the start of the session, the changes were clear. While other riders were still finding their rhythm, Razgatlioglu immediately became aggressive in the braking department, an area that had previously been Yamaha's weak point. But this time, it was different. The bike seemed calmer under hard braking, less erratic at the rear, and was able to maintain the ideal line with great precision. This was no coincidence. According to sources within the team, this new setup is the result of intensive development focused on three key elements: engine braking, weight distribution, and aerodynamic balance. These three aspects had previously often been problematic, hindering Yamaha's competitiveness, especially against bikes with stronger deceleration and acceleration out of corners. Toprak himself is known as a rider who relies heavily on confidence when braking. Without a strong feeling in this area, his performance will suffer. And that's what Yamaha is trying to fix comprehensively. In this latest configuration, the engine braking is reportedly reconfigured with a more aggressive yet stable approach. This means the bike can decelerate more quickly without sacrificing control. This gives Toprak a significant advantage in late braking, one of his main weapons since his time in World SBK. Furthermore, weight distribution has also undergone subtle adjustments. The center of gravity position appears to have been changed to provide a better balance between the front and rear. The result? The bike is more compliant when entering corners, and no longer exhibits excessive understeer or oversteer. What's most intriguing are possible changes to the aerodynamics. While not visually striking, Some analysts suspect there are small modifications to the rear of the bike that affect downforce during deceleration. This could be a key factor in improving stability, without blatantly breaking the rules. But this is where the controversy begins. The Fédération Internationale de Motorcyclisme's regulations are notoriously strict, especially when it comes to technical developments that have the potential to yield significant benefits. Every component, every change, must comply with pre-approved specifications. The problem is, innovations like those made by Yamaha often fall into a grey area. They are not clearly in violation, but they are also not completely safe from criticism. And in the world of MotoGP, something like this can quickly escalate into a major issue. Several rival teams are reportedly taking a closer look at Yamaha's bike. They are trying to figure out what exactly has changed, and whether it's within the regulations. If Yamaha's performance improves drastically at Le Mans, it's possible that an official investigation could be called. On the other hand, Yamaha appears prepared to take the risk. This move demonstrates that they are no longer playing it safe. After several seasons of lagging behind, they are now choosing to take a bolder approach, even if it means staying within the regulations. Because at this level, small differences can make all the difference. Toprak's role in this project is also significant. He's not just a rider, but also a key part of the bike's development direction. His unique riding style forced Yamaha to step outside its comfort zone and create something completely new. And the initial results look promising. Data from long-run simulations shows improved consistency. Lap times, which had previously fluctuated, are now starting to stabilize. Even with degraded tires, the bike is still able to maintain competitive performance. But the real test is yet to come. Everything will be decided at Le Mans, where the pressure is on, rivals are at their best, and every technical detail is under scrutiny. The pre-race inspection session will be crucial. That's where this setup will be tested, not just on the track, but also in the regulations. If it's declared legal, Yamaha could find the turning point they've been looking for. This setup has the potential to become a new foundation for future bike development, even into subsequent seasons. But if it's not, the consequences could be severe. Not only will they have to revert to the old setup, but they'll also lose the momentum they've begun to build. And in MotoGP, losing momentum can mean losing everything. What is clear is that Yamaha has sent one message to the entire paddock. They are ready to change, ready to take risks, and ready to fight at the highest level again. Tall. And with Toprak Razgatlioglu on a glorious bike suited to him, that threat now feels even more real.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist and we tear it